everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another anime review. I just recently watched Diabolik Lovers, Haunted Dark Bridal. Of course, this is the first season, and we've got the whole harem here. And, of course, they're all different. They're all vampires. Big whoop-de-doo. Actually, I wanted to see if I can take it out of there. I have to admit, they are very pretty to look at. And the animation style is very beautiful. But even though I am a fan of vampires in and of themselves, I have to say with full clarity here that I didn't really care much at all for this darker fantasy horror. I love horror, don't get me wrong, and I really enjoy horror anime. And one of my favorites is I think it's called Paranoia something or other, but it's about this character that wields a baseball bat. And it's really good. It's the whole psychology of that one is very intriguing. And it's so much better than this, though. This was originally done as a PS Vita game, and I can see where it would have more appeal as a video game. And usually I like the harem style. I enjoy seeing male versions. My favorite, of course, is Iran High School, or Iran Host Club, and I thought that was a direct parody of this, and they were parodizing that, and it just really irritated me. It should be a PSA for what you should avoid in men, living or dead. And they actually have a really good backstory as to why all the brothers, they come from a different mother, spoiler alert, but it really annoyed me. Even one of the characters, he calls Yue Bitch John from the very beginning, and that really, I know it was an endearment, but it really irritated me. I thought, seriously, is this a porn? Come on, give me a break. But it had the subtle undertones of what could be considered softcore porn. And I didn't care for it, even though I love vampires. I adore vampires. I'm thinking that my favorite vampire of all time is Mosqueton. Yeah, I know that dates me. And a lot of people are like, who? But Master of Mosqueton is by far the best vampire anime. The only other version that Blood, of course. Blood Plus and Hellsing. Those are my tops. Mosqueton is just funny as all get out, and is hysterical. It's more along the comedic lines. And Phantom Quest Core had a vampire plot line that I really enjoyed, and it reminded me a lot of this. And according to the Wikipedia article, which I thought was very intriguing, apparently Yue has Eve's blood, which is why they're also attracted to the quality of it. And the plot is that, you know, when you're going into a strange area or neighborhood and you run across an abandoned house, especially a mansion, your first inkling or train of thought should probably not be, oh, perhaps I should go investigate. And this is where my father told me that I should go, well, parents don't always have the best advice for their children. I'm sorry. And in that case, I thought, Yue, please don't, no, Yue, stop, don't go, why? And the door, of course, shut. It doesn't slam like it usually does in horror films, but I thought it was really cool. how the butler, I thought, yeah, this is also taking hints from Black Butler too, due to a lot of the Victorian style clothing, and they all have their different styles, and I like Reiji because I'm in love with Megane, but Reiji actually really PO'd me because he turns out to be as twisted as the other ones are, but we all know why, where that is coming from. But it still just irritates me to no end. That, oh, we all have to have a drink of your blood. Ooh, oh, please. It's like one bantam just squawking over his hens and making sure that his bevy is happy. Well, in one case, it's just one lock, too many keys. Let me just put it that way. That's all the innuendo you're gonna get from me today. But it really, really, it made me mad to no end. And this went into almost super lovers territory with the Cordelia plotline and what happened with her. And of course, the youngest son, he carries her cremains in his teddy. That's why he loves his teddy so much. And yeah, it's all well and good, but it's morbid. I thought, oh, I mean, I like horror, don't get me wrong, but it just, ugh. I didn't care for it. It just, the animation's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the animation is really nice to look at. The opening theme is darn catchy. The ending theme is creepy. It sets the mood. It's a very spooky, eerie, ominous kind of theme. One that you might expect to hear at Disney's Haunted Mansion, maybe at a more grown-up version, where psycho killers are coming out with chainsaws ready to slice you to bits. But it's just this masochistic, sadistic look at consent and the whole idea of don't struggle. And I thought, this is so rapey. I'm sorry to use that word, but there's no other word that comes to mind. And I really didn't care for it all that much, and I hate to say that because I love dark animes like this and horror as well. But there are better. If you want a good vampire theme, well, Vampire Hunter D, duh, is where you should start, because that is the penultimate, and it has one of the best plot lines that I've ever been considered in anime in and of itself, and plus it's just beautiful to look at. But as far as really good plot lines can be concerned, Hellsing is by far the best of all vampire animes that have been done, in my opinion. Of course, I could be wrong. And it's tremendous. It is just outstanding. Of course, another one's Trinity Blood. Trinity Blood I like too. I almost forgot about Trinity Blood. I thought, how could I just completely, totally have that obliterated from my mind? But that's another one. That's probably my second favorite next to Hellsing. I really don't have that much else to say about the series. I give it 2 stars at best. I didn't even want to give it a star. But the only thing I like about it is the origin that they give to all the characters. And Yue is our heroine. Ayato. That's Ayato. Actually, the one that calls her bitch-chan. Yeah, that's that guy. That's Ku. That's a songbird with the teddy. Of course, Reiji. I love Reiji. I love and I hate Reiji. I should say that. Let's see. Who else? I already said Yue. Kanato. He's the problem triplet. Yeah. Kanato. That's Kanato. That's Ku. Yeah. Ku is, they're all different, and of course that's Leto. And Leto is the one responsible for killing Cordelia, with good reason. I mean, I don't hold that against him. I'm playing devil's advocate here. But it's interesting that, I actually like the cover on the back. It's nice. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. But, that's all I gotta say about Diabolik. Not much else to say about it, and I just didn't care for it. That's all that there is, and there is no more. Until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.